There are no regrets in life, just lessons. The only people who fear death are the ones with regret. One of the greatest regrets in life is being what others would want you to be, rather than being yourself. Living in regret will become your biggest regret. Read that again. Forget regret, or life is yours to miss. Do not dwell in the past. Do not dream of the future. Concentrate the mind on the present moment. Care about what other people think, and you will always be their prisoner. While we wait for life, life passes. He who has a why to live can bear almost any how. Life can only be understood backwards, but it must be lived forwards. Being is time, and time is finite. You will never be happy if you continue to search for what happiness consists of. You will never live if you are looking for the meaning of life. If you aren't in the moment, you are either looking forward to uncertainty or back to pain and regret. We must all suffer one of two things: the pain of discipline or the pain of regret or disappointment. I'd rather regret the things I've done than regret the things I haven't done. Never regret yesterday. Life is in you today, and you make your tomorrow. I made decisions that I regret, and I took them as learning experiences. I'm human, not perfect, like anybody else. Always do your best. Your best is going to change from moment to moment. It will be different when you are healthy as opposed to sick. Under any circumstance, simply do your best, and you will avoid self-judgment, self-abuse, and regret. It's better to look ahead and prepare than to look back and regret. Life is about choices. Some we regret, some we're proud of, some will haunt us forever. Black Rain was very much about choices. The message: we are what we chose to be. Regret for the things we did can be tempered by time. It is regret for the things we did not do that is inconsolable. I see it all perfectly. There are two possible situations. One can either do this or that. My honest opinion and my friendly advice is this: do it or do not do it. You will regret both. Never regret anything you have done with a sincere affection. Nothing is lost that is born of the heart. Do not brood over your past mistakes and failures, as this will only fill your mind with grief, regret, and depression. Do not repeat them in the future. I do not regret the things I've done, but those I did not do. Speak when you are angry, and you'll make the best speech you'll ever regret. At the end of your life, you will never regret not having passed one more test, not winning one more verdict, or not closing one more deal. You will regret time not spent with a husband, a friend, a child, or a parent. I often regret that I have spoken, never that I have been silent. Life is too short to hold regrets. Once it's done, you cannot regret it. The past is a great place, and I don't want to erase it or to regret it, but I don't want to be its prisoner either. Do what you love and go after your dreams. Don't regret it. Don't hesitate. I smoked for almost 10 years. I really regret that. Thankfully, I came out on the other side. I hope my lungs are repairing themselves now. I regret those times when I've chosen the dark side. I've wasted enough time not being happy. My advice to other disabled people would be, concentrate on things your disability doesn't prevent you doing well, and don't regret the things it interferes with. Don't be disabled in spirit as well as physically. As long as you feel good in something, it doesn't matter what other people think. You just have to own it. You'll never regret wearing something you really love. I think to regret is useless in life. It belongs to the past. When you know that you can overcome challenges, you do gain that self-respect, and then you won't end up in a situation that you regret later on. Why regret anything? Where does it get you to regret anything you've ever done in your life? It gets you nowhere. It's a pathetic emotion that you can wallow in. Ask an older person you respect to tell you his or her greatest regret. Make it a rule of life never to regret and never to look back. Regret is an appalling waste of energy. You can't build on it. It's only good for wallowing in. The only things you regret are the things you don't do. Uncertainty is the worst of all evils, until the moment when reality makes us regret uncertainty. I live in the present because the past is regret and the future is anxiety.